Jaws, you watch the games again, you watch the tape. There's been a lot of conversation over the last week and a half about the quote predictability of the offense and the fact that because that is so, it is making it more difficult for them to succeed on offense. Have you seen that, and do you think it's an issue?
No, I don't. I don't. I think this team is still incredibly talented. You know, the word everyone uses is execution, and they're not executing properly. It's that simple. Now, you could say it's one guy here, one guy there, and we all know in football, to be successful, 11 players, 11 guys on each side of the football for a given play must work hand in hand to be successful. If one player fails at his job, the play is blown up. It doesn't work. It's not that simple, but it is. You know, that players have to work together, and right now they're not working in harmony. I just don't see it. The offensive line, you know, and I preach this probably for the last decade. It has been the best offensive line, the best coached offensive line in football, a dominant offensive line. They just haven't been. And I know Lane's got the stinger on the shoulder, and Mekhi Becton's not there, which to me has been somewhat overlooked. He was a dominant physical human being, Mekhi Becton was last year when he was here. So I see that as a big hole because he may not have got all his blocks, but Saquon could run around him and get open and get through a crack. That's how good he was. So I think there's a loss of Mekhi Becton hurt. And obviously Landon's been hurt, and you've had injuries and Cam's been hurt. You've had some injuries on the offensive line. But they haven't played as well as I've seen them play in the past. Those offensive linemen must work as one. And quite honestly, Saquon hasn't been getting to the outside like he did last year. That jump cut that he was so good at, no, I just haven't seen it being effective this year. So there's a long way to go in the season. Adjustments will be made, but it's not the same team that we saw playing the second half of last season and in the playoffs.